Jurgen Klopp, going into his 200th game as Liverpool boss, had seen title rivals Manchester City regain top spot in the Premier League with an away win at Crystal Palace earlier on Sunday afternoon. Maurizio Sarri's Chelsea had notched 3 successive league victories for the first time since the start of the season and were looking to maintain that momentum in the battle for the top 4. Chelsea are something of a bogey team for Liverpool. Ahead of this crucial fixture in the title fight, the Blues were unbeaten in 8 matches over nearly 7 years at Anfield, a run that includes the infamous Steven Gerrard slip and Demba Ba goal in 2014. Liverpool set up in a 4-3-3 formation in possession. Fabinho sat at the base of the midfield 3 with Naby Keita and Jordan Henderson in front of him. Fullbacks Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold looked to get forward to provide wide support to Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, with Roberto Firmino in the centre of the Liverpool front 3. Chelsea set up in a 4-5-1 defensively, with Jorginho in front of centre-back pairing David Luiz and Antonio Rudiger. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Willian slotted into the wide midfield positions, allowing Eden Hazard to stay free to receive the first pass in the event of a turnover. Chelsea mirrored Liverpool's 4-3-3 when they were in possession. Hudson-Odoi and Willian stayed wide, with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and N'Golo Kante allowed to push on and make forward runs towards the penalty area. Jorginho backed up play, filling in the spaces behind them. When Liverpool could press high, they maintained their 4-3-3, with the front 3 backed up by the pressing Keita, Henderson and Fabinho. When unable to press, the home side retreated into a 4-5-1, with Salah and Mane dropping into wide positions alongside the central midfielders. Chelsea were disciplined out of possession in the first half. They got the distances between their back 4 and defensive midfield 5 right, giving the likes of Firmino little space to exploit. The Blues were happy to drop deep, nullifying the space in behind for Liverpool's usually potent front 3. The number of Chelsea players in the box allowed them to deal with the high volume of Liverpool crosses, mostly coming from their fullbacks. The Liverpool front 3 and at least one attacking midfielder, mainly Henderson, were outnumbered by the visiting defence. Liverpool turned the game on its head in 2 minutes, early in the second half. First, Jordan Henderson, often the midfielder nominated to support the Liverpool front 3 in the box, hung across to the far post for Sadio Mane to head home. Moments later, Mo Salah unleashed a blistering left-foot shot from 25 yards, which found the top right-hand corner of Kepa Arrizabalaga's net. Chelsea reacted, replacing Hudson-Odoi with Gonzalo Higuain, who took up a position in the centre of the attack, allowing Hazard to move to his favoured left-hand side. The visitors got a foothold in the game for 10 to 15 minutes after going 2-0 down, moving 20 yards higher up the pitch, with their fullbacks, especially Emerson, advancing for the first time in the game. Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip played slightly narrower, with Higuain being more of a threat as a target for Chelsea. Hazard was then able to isolate Alexander-Arnold and use his movement to receive in behind the Liverpool right-back. In this passage of play, Hazard missed 2 chances in quick succession, the first cannoned back off the post, while the second was saved by Reds goalkeeper Alisson. Jurgen Klopp reignited Liverpool with 2 midfield changes that injected energy back into the middle of the pitch. Keita came off for Jorginho Wijnaldum, whose runs from deep dragged Kante away from the Chelsea attacking third. And James Milner then replaced Henderson and took up position on the left of the Liverpool midfield trio, with Wijnaldum now moving to the right. This allowed Andy Robertson to take up a more advanced position, knowing that Milner would provide security behind him. Liverpool's advanced midfielders were more effective than Chelsea's at running in behind their opponent's back 4, as Liverpool were playing higher up the pitch with more players in advanced positions. This had the effect of forcing the Chelsea midfield to take a more defensive approach and led to the visitors becoming isolated when playing forward. Salah dominated his one-on-one battle with Emerson. The Liverpool number 11 was a threat throughout, cutting inside onto his left foot. Liverpool's 2-goal salvo early in the second half took them back to the top of the table and kept the Reds in the hunt for their first title in 29 years. Chelsea remain 4th, but the sides around them have games in hand, and Mo Salah, who was in blue when Liverpool let their title chances slip in 2014, was the toast of Anfield after his second half screamer sealed a vital win.